Hello everyone, again welcome back to our second session of our learning today, right? So how do you feel after you have a break time? Good. So right now let's move to our second session for today. That we are going to study our book is Hangout 1, that we will continue our lesson Unit 9, People Job, right, on page 106. So please prepare your book right now and let's open our page 106 with teacher all together. Okay everyone, so I know that you open our book already, right? So right now let's look at our whiteboard first. That today teacher want you to review again that our story that we talk about where do vegetables come from, right? So as you know already in our story, you know it already, where do vegetable come from, right? Okay, so in our story we have three persons that they work and they what? They are different job, right? Okay, so our three persons, then in our story we have Lee, we have Brett, and we have Lucy, right? So Lee is the person work on vegetable farm in California, right? And he's very good of checking the vegetable and plant and watering the vegetable, right? Okay, and one more thing, Brett is the person that he is the grocery clerk, right? That he is the person that always stay in the grocery store to have the people that they want to come to buy the vegetable, right? Okay, and one more thing is Lucy. So Lucy is the person that her work is a cook and she work in the restaurant. So Lucy is the person that cook or prepare the food for the customer in the restaurant, right? Okay, so as you know already in our story, where do vegetable come from? You know it already that we have different job and we have different work, right? That some of them they have the different experience, right? Okay, so right now teacher want you to open the book on page 106. That you can see in our page we have exercise C and exercise D. So exercise C you need to listen and say call, then answer the question. And exercise D you need to who works with vegetable, say call and say. So before teacher provide you the listening track, you need to look at teacher first, okay? So in here is our exercise that you can see in here. The first one that I explained to you already, you need to listen carefully and you say call the correct answer that you hear, right? So in here we have two words, so you need to listen carefully and you need to say call. And the second one, you need to guess that who work with vegetable, and after that you need to say call on that picture. So right now teacher will provide you the first listening track. You need to listen carefully and choose the correct answer. So now let's start.
C. Listen and circle. Then answer the questions. Number 1.
Lee is a farmer.
Number 2.
Lee works at a restaurant.
Number 3.
Brett works at a grocery store.
Number 4.
Lucy is a cook.
Okay everyone, so I know that you finished our listening track already, right? So right now we need to check our answer all together that you are correct or not, right? Okay, so right now let's move to our exercise C, that you need to listen and say call, then answer the question, right? So right now teacher will read for you and after that you need to tell me about your answer, right? Okay, so number 1, Lee is a cook or Lee is a farmer? So Lee is what? Is a cook, right? But the one that you hear, they say it Lee is a farmer, right? Okay, so the first one is a farmer, right? Okay, so easy, right? Yes or no, everyone? By your listening, they say that Lee is a farmer, so he is not the person that is cook, right? So is he right? Yes, right? That you can see in here, Lee work on vegetable farm. So what happened with his shop? So he worked at vegetable farm, so he is a farmer, right? Okay, so now let's move to number 2. Lee works on a farm or Lee works at a restaurant. So which one, everyone? That you hear? Good. You hear is a restaurant, right? Okay, so is he right? No, right? So Lee is work at the farm. So now let's move to number 3. Brits works at a restaurant or he work at a grocery store. So which one is the correct one, everyone? Good. The correct one is a grocery store, right? Okay, so is he right? So the correct one is yes, right? Okay, so now let's move to number 4. Lucy is a cook or Lucy is a clerk? Good, the correct one is Lucy is a cook, right? Okay, so is he right? Yes or no? Good, is yes, right? Because Lucy, she is a cook and she works at the restaurant, right? Okay, so right now let's move to letter D. Who work with vegetable? So we have letter A that you can see he is a peeler. Letter B is the grocery clerk. Letter C is a farmer. Letter D is what? Letter D is a teacher. Letter E is the actor. And letter F is what? The letter F is a cook. So you need to guess who work vegetable. So letter A, he work vegetable or not? No, right? About letter B, he is a grocery clerk. So he work with the vegetable, right? So we need to circle letter B, right? Okay, how about letter C? It's a farmer. So they won't work with vegetable or not? Good, work with vegetable, right? Okay, that he can plant like a vegetable. When it's grow, they can cut it to sell, right? Okay, and the next one, the last one is letter F. That he's a cook. He need the vegetable to cook the food for the customer, right? Okay, so here is our answer for our hangout for today on page 106. So now it's time teacher will provide you the homework after this video, and don't forget to do your homework and send it to your teacher, right? Okay, so now it's time. See you again tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.